Hello and welcome to Defense on Ceres session 146. This time, last time we had Sam get back up again and essentially talk a bit with vicious love, among other things, until eventually the procession of House Barco was noticed nearby. They were heading for the palace, essentially. And, Adite decided to tag along with Bacon into the palace eventually, which hasn't happened just yet. Instead, he got a suit made from a gin tailor. While his companions, Leo and Echo, went to find more inroads into the other noble houses, which I believe there are only two still left of them. The rest are already interacted with. And Bacon arranged a business deal with nobles of House Matar, and he eventually got his request processed for an invitation to the palace, expecting it to come by soon. And with Ems and Vargas talking about organizing droid fighting squads under the chief of security, which provides Ems the finally excuse to produce more droids. So a few hurdles to take down the elite operators and stuff like that. And yeah, things are going, and even the idea of training at Ems' schools for the drone commanders, I guess, has been discussed. So yeah, overall pretty productive, I think, for Ems at least, and I guess for Bacon as well. Okay, well, let's see, how do you best start? Yeah, I guess I should ask, how who's actually gonna come along with to the palace? Bacon and Adite for sure, right? What about Ems?
This outdoors in game, there's kind of no reason for me to go. So I probably would not, just for in character reasons.
Okay, do you want to do anything in the meantime?
Probably have a lot of paperwork to sort out. Since I have 2 dots in finance, let's see how much money High Tundra is losing.
All of it.
Indeed, we can at least do a report.
I mean, if you want to go over paperwork like that, sure. Sure. But you are aware that this meat, yeah, that might be a bit boring overall, but sure. Also, I'm one
I
thing.
know, but I can't really think of anything to do. That's the main problem.
I see. Well, maybe I'll pop something for you later, and then, okay, and then that leaves Bacon and Allied. Anything you want to do, in preparation for going to the palace?
I have absolutely no preparations to do. Just
Okay.
go there, have some fun time, talk with the old man.
Okay, that's fair. That's completely fair. Let's see, let's just go to this place. The throne room. Alright, you did meet the Martian Princess too last session, properly. Okay, you go to the palace. yeah. After at some point, like a like a courier of the house, comes to you and tells you to be ready in about an hour. As as he hands you like a fancy piece of paper, which has a lot of Arabic on it. Did you speak it by any chance?
I was wanting to take it. Yeah, that's what I mean I wanted, but I didn't buy yet. So no, I just take a picture for later. I'm learning the language, maybe recognize a word or two, but nope.
Yeah, okay. Paper feels nice and smooth in your hands. But that's about it. And well, as as you both go to the gathering point, you see like a bunch of jinn of the house and like a few nobles. Not overly much, but I do tell you to stay behind them. The guards don't take too kindly to humans, even when invited. But they do respect, generously respect the authority of the houses. And once inside, well, they tell you to not cause any trouble. That would reflect negatively on them, and those and the others that have supported the invitation. And a little bit of time to explore the palace a bit, at least the public areas, and at some point you will be called for an audience with the Sultan.
Right. I suppose the palace would be the like
Yes.
main dome in the middle.
Yes, basically it is. It's center of the city, and everything goes from the whole city sprawls from there. Like around there's a palace, then around the palace there's nobles' quarters, and there's around the nobles' quarters there's the commoner quarters, and around that there's basically a big harbor ring. Like it's sort of a bunch of rings, but not properly divided. More essentially the closer you are to the palace, the more important you are, and the richer you probably are.
Alright. What is the kind of decoration on the waiting areas of the palace?
Well, I was about to get to that. As you go to as you're essentially escorted in, the guards eyeball you, but at some point the guards tell you to show your invitation, and the guards back off. Everything's happening in Arabic, and you do get the feeling that they are purposefully avoiding speaking any English. It's a bit like having French people around.
Yes, I understand. Perfectly understand.
Well, the decoration of the palace is there's not that much too overtly, but there is essentially ornamentation everywhere. Marble walls, and on top of it there's some gold ornamentation. And there's even some wood. Looking a bit at your invitation and the walls, you're pretty sure there's even some writing on the walls. Like in the how would I say this at the top and the bottom of the walls, and on some pillars.
Mm.
And there's of course fabric as well, some curtains, and to make it look fancy. And there's a nice air in the palace. Like you're pretty sure that's like some like citrus or something. Like like smoke candles.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. Kind of like that. Yeah, so also like not a proper waiting area you're being led to. It's more like is it more like as a forum for like important people, as there's like a bunch of like other nobles talking from like different houses, and it's more like they take like business deals. Like you pick out a few times when it's like English being talked to. There's like a lot of absence of anyone but Jin, but there's like few human figures here and there. Like I see, for example, like a like a like a like a man. That's like it's like shrunk down. Like he's super old. Like you can tell. Like his nails are like a bit too long. Like his beard is like gray and not properly growing anymore. Like completely bald, and he's a bit hunched over. And then you see like I see like a like some lady that's basically that's basically just it looks a bit like an Amazon essentially, like in a way, like you would expect like a woman to be, except having still both tits, like some sort of like warrior woman essentially, and yeah.
If there's a map with like their pictures, I can say just a note.
Oh, there isn't.
If it's
Those are just
okay.
background characters, like that. They're not doing anything. Hopefully.
Well, I was planning talking with them while I wait, but
Oh, well, that's, I guess, fair. Well, you can talk to them if you want to. Which one do you want to talk to
yeah,
first?
I would just like go around first, going through the nobles, just if they allow, just going to them, introducing myself, asking what they are, just basic carousing.
Yeah, okay. Give me, like, some charisma empathy at 6 then. Actually, at 7 because they're racist.
So I have 8 at 7. I have inspirational. Wait, no, actually, it's you said empathy or expression?
Empathy.
Okay, so yeah, it's right. Yeah. I only have inspirational ask for charisma, and I think in my legendaries with leadership. Yes.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, you make a good impression at the very least. Introduce yourself, some of them, like, are a bit more happy than the others to see, like, new people around. And there's new people, and the others are happy, like tell you a bit about the palace history. And it's been like found like the first thing that's been like built in the city more or less by the Caliph and his followers. It wasn't as fancy back then, but it's been like continuously expanded over time until like it reached the size it currently is. Like construction it has like ceased like over 1,000 years ago. But they think it's still appropriate. And even to this day, like people come here to discuss like business, and it serves like as a sort of neutral ground for the nobles, and due to like the Caliph holding like court on a regular basis, it's also like a good place to catch up with the newest development in society, and of course legal procedures, as he is basically the head, like essentially also like the the judge and jury of the city, and sometimes even the executioner, if it strikes his fancy. He's also the one that appoints like the local, imams and the like. And he has it's like a very similar position to them, except he's like at the head, like locally speaking. Actually, if this makes sense, I will say that they will be telling you, if you're like one of those people that that go and make a wish, if you're gonna make one, to be careful, but you know, don't do something boring. Essentially, like the caliph doesn't really like that, and he sometimes makes the repercussions of the wish like way worse. And he like
Yeah.
and I don't know, like point like at like the old man, and tell you this guy wished for immortality, but he got his wish, but he still ages.
Hmm. Yeah, it's obvious how it was going to play out. No, don't worry. I'm not stupid. I'm not here for wish.
Oh, and if we say that they're gonna ask you what exactly you're after here.
I wanted to meet the caliph, talk to him, learn about the fate of the jinn and the fate of the humans on Earth on ancient times.
Huh? To tell you, that's quite interesting. Most people don't come here for that. And they think, the caliph can probably answer a lot of those questions you have. Well, you want to talk with anyone in particular? Like there's a bunch of, other noble houses you haven't met yet around.
No, no one in particular catches his vicious love's eyes. He would quietly get allied, see if to Sam, see oh, did you notice the Nefandi lady? Guess not.
Well, do you want to look around?
He's muted.
Oh.
Not sure if it's just a bad.
You're talking to me. Yeah, I'm just gonna look around and listen to hear what I don't remember why I'm here. To be honest with you, something about finding. I'm here to get information, right? No.
I mean, you know why you were. Vicious Love was going to meet the cave. So if you want to come, learn, maybe find the Nefandi or learn about her or whatever, know who's supporting her.
No, I know. I'm trying to remember what the fuck it was. Because Leo would have came. What the fuck? My portion. Leo's former play was what again, Radamer? We split up.
Yeah, split
I'm
up.
here.
Like Leo and Echo are essentially going around, trying to find out more ins with like the other noble houses.
Yeah.
Since,
Why did I say I was gonna come here? Fuck. Thanks, brain. I guess I'm just gonna look around and just carouse and whatnot.
Sure. Okay. Give me.
Because I'm not in any real position, and be on the lookout for her or what she might be doing. I'm in no real position to do anything here. Vishlav is unironically the true chosen of Allah in this case.
Very true. Okay, give me like a charisma empathy at a 7.
For
Carousing.
8. Oh, willpower's bitch. So I have 8 days at 7. You said.
Oh. Well, very impressive. Allied, you went around pretty successfully as well. As a like arouse and like get a feel for the place. Like you do like notice pretty quickly that this lady isn't here. But you do hear like some rumors about a certain woman, being being essentially how do I say this? Essentially being like run in circles a bit by
Yeah.
the other noble houses to like get an invitation going, which does sound very familiar to like what you've heard about the Fendi lady before.
Yeah.
And she seems to have convinced what's this House Aid already. They've like made her do a bunch of like errands for them,
Yeah.
like a bit of like always impossible tasks she had to do for them. It took her like a long ass time.
Yeah.
But now like now she's done that, they couldn't essentially like no longer deny her.
Mhm.
They don't take care like too much exactly about like her gender. They just willing to support like basically anyone that was willing to entertain them that way. And now they're like working on they're working on their what do you call it, like house mowat, which is more or less a bit reluctant. Like they're not exactly fans of like any Fendi, but not super opposed either. Like the whole shtick is essentially being I think they're very religious, and they're and she's like trying to like appeal to like their religious sensibilities.
Okay. Um. With that being the case and whatnot, would I be able to, interject rumors or from what information I had learned prior with that one book and the recent, uh, and just her in general? Would I be able to like leave like a little breadcrumb for a rumor that would like get like stoked to where like people wouldn't want to associate with her, like make it even harder for her and stuff like that?
I mean, you don't know exactly much here, but but you could try to like spread some general rumors. Anything particular you would like to empathize?
Can you shut up?
Oh, of course, you're always so free to do some bold-faced lies.
Well, because they're very again. Oh fuck! I keep forgetting what spirits call it, but in the Fandy, basically like that particular breed of corruption, and like she, she's known to spread it where she goes, and since she's worked. Well, yeah, Vicious Love is just built different. Also, I'm pretty sure Vicious Love, she didn't want to learn their culture. Vicious Love. Ah, yes, I too have a copy handwritten inside by Muhammad himself.
Yeah, the woman can get the light of Allah like men can. That's her issue.
But about like her eagerness to spread and work against the great what the fuck Caliph, or at least undermine him. Something along those lines.
Okay, so a bit more on the subterfuge side of things. I get it. Give me an
Well,
example.
not just that, but like once the taint's there, it's always there.
Yeah. That's
That's how I'm gonna get an entire house to come after me. Ah, shit, oh fuck.
no, just don't watch. Maybe. Although no, do botch.
Or
Do botch.
well, I feel like botching would also work out here, though, Dahmer, because then they come after me publicly. It's a win-win.
I don't think that's how it works, but sure. Let's give it some juicy manipulation subterfuge. The question is like actually an important question for you here is um how important is this to you to stay in the shadows for this? Like, do you want this thing to be traceable or like want to avoid that?
Well, here's my question. What gives the rumor more flavor? It coming from nowhere? Yeah, it coming from nowhere sounds a bit better.
Yes.
Actually, question. Can I tie it to the old, a remnant of the old, to the old guard of that one house that just got cooed?
Ooh, in what way? Like
So, like, this is the last, like, attempt, like, as his duty to the Caliph. Like, I'm merely just a simple servant carrying out the wills of my former master who's gone missing while the rival's house grows in power.
Well, that's certainly an approach. Let me think. I think it's like there's not nobody around to contest that, but the other.
They're not here.
I mean, they are here. Like they probably would have arrived for you. Like she's not, but the other house. Like House Bucko was like, wait a minute, he's talking about us.
The guy's like, wait a minute, isn't he supposed to be dead? I'm like,
But yeah, like give me that at a 7 then.
You said subterfuge? Ah, damn. Oh, they had spit the XP. So cat, go, get, shoot. Stop being underneath my feet. Thank you. 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm gonna willpower this bitch. 7 at 7. Hey, guess what? You know what my manipulation specialty is?
Tell me.
Persuasive.
Oh, yeah, no, that would work in this case.
So that's 7 successes on 7 dice out of a difficulty 7. Thanks, 7-ups.
How? Okay, you go a bit around, talking to people. And as you do, do insert like some rumors here and there. But you get particularly lucky and or rather like spot a good opportunity and seize it with a few nobles of House Mowat. They're essentially I'm not sure exactly what it would call, but I guess it would be like an imam in this case. He's responsible for like teaching the others, like other gen into ways teach people about the holy book, general like knowledge about the religion, and of course knowledge about law. And as you bring this up to him, it seems like he's really enamored with the idea of this being like one of the last duties of the now deposed house of head of House Bucko, and he's not particularly keen on the corruption in general. And when you like bring this up, he seems to get actually angry at this, and before you know it, like the room seems to be buzzing with the idea of this lady being essentially being supposed to be like a persona non grata, and you hear like some of the other houses declare that they declare an active opposition against against like her coming here, including like a bunch of nobles from House Morward, headed by the dude you spoke to. And it's like almost certain at this point that House Morward will not be supporting her entry.
Oh, hell yeah.
if nothing else, you've just bought yourself time.
Well, if I don't do anything, they're gonna fucking definitely start doing something.
Yeah. I hope you're happy. Like you ruined someone's day.
It's okay. My day was ruined too.
Let's see. Actually, looking at the houses right now, like who would even be willing? Like I guess, yeah, I think like realistically speaking, they could try to go for the new house Baco, but that's really hard considering they're still rival houses. Which basically just leaves House Matar.
And which means she wouldn't have enough support then.
Well,
Because she needs 3, right? She
Yeah,
needs majority?
yeah, she has like okay. There's House Reza, which is basically Ruin Dynasty. They won't give like support to anyone because well they basically just look at the palace. And there's House Baco, which you know. There's House Matar, which is the house like Bacon was at. They're like a bit degenerate, right? So you know there might be an in for her. Then there's House Aid, which was the one that made her do the impossible tasks, or almost impossible tasks, I guess. Then there's House Rassi, which is the house that supports her from the get go. And there's House Mowat, which was the house you just closed the door
Damn,
with.
so I need to convince the house that Bacon is in on to not support her.
Yeah, that would prevent her from coming to this palace at the very least.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
I'm just in one of the orgy parties, have some fun, and say, oh yeah, it's that lady. Hey, challenge you 1v1, pistol fight now.
Do they do that?
I don't know. It's a really degenerate house. Maybe they allow that.
Oh god. Oh, Bacon, you're a fucking genius. The mission can still succeed. I
Okay, well,
kiss you, but my heart belongs to Lee.
oh my god.
Alright, yeah, no, that sounds like a fucking great game plan. I gotta stab her with this fucking object. I gotta get her stabbed anyway.
Yeah, and I guess both of you would pick up something else too before I forget. There's like talk about House Baco having like a, like having had a coup, and now they're essentially like not just announcing their change leadership to the caliph later this day, but they're also gonna be announcing some like big other changes in their policy. Like there's been rumors about large movements in like their warehouses and and like the nobles being like very busy, more so than usual, when like change leadership comes around. It's like they're planning something big.
What would I be planning in these shoes? Well, it's gonna be entertaining no matter what.
Okay.
Alright.
Well.
Well, once we get out of there, I want to thank Vyacheslav for that opportunity. If he doesn't go meet Big C himself. Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Very well. Very well. As you as you actually finish up your business, I suppose. And thank Vyacheslav.
Well, Was is Vyacheslav able to meet the Caliph this time though around?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, we are just waiting.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, we're actually made. Oh fuck! All right.
Yeah, like at this room we are. It's the noble room right beside his court, just waiting for him.
Oh fuck! Gosh. All right.
Well, at some point, like what do we call it? Like the readiness for audiences is with the caliph is being announced, and all petitioners are supposed to gather right right in front of the gate before being let in, and you're being told that like the order of business. Like there's a bunch of people before you're baking, but you're just like supposed to be like on standby essentially in the room.
Fair.
And there's like I said, like the order of business is being announced. Like how Sparko, for example, is like it's like basically the first. That's like the most important people. And it seems like as the list goes on, like the people become less and less important. Like it's like Jin slash Rich Jin like first. They're like outsiders, and eventually like eventually like basically just how do I say this?
Poor people, peasants.
Yes, essentially.
Fucking poor people. I hate them. They should all die.
Oof. But yeah, you can. I can actually no, I can't get drag over. Does that work? Yes, it does. Yeah, feel free to drag yourself over. And well, Alad, do you come with? Like you can come with to this thing, or you could like stay outside if you want to.
I mean, he summoned Vyacheslav, and I'm not going to. Well, no, it was the invitation to meet with him as well.
I mean, you
Like,
essentially.
meet with him?
I mean, you're not supposed to like talk to him, but you can like be there with him as like part of his entourage. For a fact that like how Sparko, for example, will be here. With like a bunch of attendants. We'll come with a bunch of attendees.
You know what? Sure, I'll stick with. Nobody's gonna throw any hands or whatever. Hopefully. And I blend in by not blending in at all, as the tailor said.
Exactly. Okay. Well.
So I am Vyacheslav's attendee now, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Then feel free to track yourself on the map. And there's a bunch of like people before you, and well, do you actually pay attention to like what is being said, or do you just like wait until it's your turn?
Yeah, I would be paying attention to know like proper protocols and etc.
Makes sense. I just like people are being called forth, and then some noble says they're now allowed to like speak to the caliph, like very formally, and when the and the caliph then more or less just sits there, and sometimes not only the caliph just answers, but such just noble beside him, who's like doing his announcement essentially, but he doesn't like even deign to like give like an answer himself. At at least the beginning that is a rare occurrence, but later it becomes more common as the people get less important. But yeah, particularly noteworthy for you in Allied is that how Sparko makes their case with the Sultan, not the Sultan but the Caliph, and essentially explains how essentially explains that their leadership was decrepit, and the house was being mismanaged, like the resources not properly utilized, and It was time for a change in leadership. And then they announced like some plans that they want to do. They want to set out from the city, hire explorers, and create like trading posts to bring in new wealth into the city and turn it into an even more bustling city. They want to bring they want to hire some explorers that explore new realms, create new ties with other people, rather than waiting for people to come around to them essentially. And they're asking, there's like doing a public call as well to like the other noble houses, like lend them their support in this grand endeavor, and they would like share in the fruits of their labor. And they tell them like they have like new ways to bring to protect their ventures, and you see them also like going and presenting their like great gin that particularly Allied has fought with before. And they tell like they've managed to like shape their spirit servitors into new forms more suited to represent their houses and their kind, and bring them forth as like the frontline soldiers. They will make sure that the Jin lives are preserved and protected. And they promise like to do some grand announcement that the city will drown in wealth. And there's still some actually give it like some perception empathy at an 8. Oof. Okay. Any specialties? I guess not. Bacon?
Yeah, I could roll as well.
Oh.
Perception, empathy.
Yep. At an 8.
So 8, yeah.
Whew. Well. Like the caliph doesn't seem to be, that impressed. It does seem a little bit amused by this. As he grants approval to this like change in leadership and adventure. You hear like a bunch of like the mercantile looking people essentially being a bit interested in the development, and they're hoping for like good business opportunities. And eventually it's your turn, Vicious Love. And you're being called forth by the Jinn that has been constantly doing the talking for the Caliph at this point. Vicious Love Stankichi of the of the Void Engineers. Yeah, I guess that would be like the proper term.
Okay. Yeah,
Step
he goes
forward.
Like when people address the Caliph, they call him Caliph. They use any sort of title or any other thing.
they call them like title and you know, call them like honorable or great or something like that along those lines.
Okay. Just go up then and oh, great Caliph. When I came to this city, I was only expecting to find good trade, but it's the fate of the jinn. It made me extremely curious. I wanted to learn more. And speaking into the mosques, you are the oldest and the more knowledge one. I want to know more about the true faith, how the this ancient version of Islam, how it relates to later the words of the human prophet Muhammad and even the prophet Jesus. It struck with me. I asked for a copy of your holy book but for now I can't read Arabic, so I'm still waiting to get an English one.
You know, you see like a spark in the in the caliph's eyes, and he says, mm, "I'm interested in this question, and to give you some background on this, we have been created long before humanity. We have been created from smokeless fire by by the Great One, and you have been created out of black mud. Afterwards, you were more physical than we ever were, and we were given stewardship over the entirety of creation, including you. We taught you and and nurtured you as best as we could. It was a bit like training, like seeing your child grow up. But eventually, you betrayed us, and we withdrew from the visible world into the invisible world. Now, this has been the case by the time your religions came around. We always had the had our ways and reverence for the Great One. We had no interaction with, well, more or less no interaction with with Christianity and its prophet. It merely struck us as a continuation of some Hebrew traditions, barely worth noting. However, our interest was sparked when Islam came around with your prophet Muhammad. It bore a striking resemblance to our own faith. And this resemblance sparked renewed vigor in the religious ceremonies of our own kind. Our people once more felt affirmed in their faith unwaveringly over the millennia. We did not interact too much with those that practice it in the invisible world. But some of us did see it as a good sign. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it really reinforces everything I learned until now, and now I can understand the context. Thank you, Great Caliph. It was enlightening.
You're welcome. I will be not, since you have finally broken a bit of the monotony of ruling, I will give you I will give you something in return. And he snaps his finger. Here, this is my personal my personal holy book. It contains all all I've told you and more. It outlines our practices. It's a collection of the various caliphs, sultans, and so on and so forth, written from personal perspective by the chroniclers. So so please take it. It should be almost identical to the holy book you would be receiving, but it's far older and quite frankly more valuable. Feel free to spread the word outside of the city, and know that I'm generous.
Yeah, I wish with that, I wish us loves that does about. I'm very honored, Great One, for this incredible gift. I will make great use of it.
Very well. Now, enjoy the city and and make sure that others come here as well. The city is open to all.
He bows again and takes his leave, doing all the necessary procedures to go away without being offensive. A bit like not expecting that, like, huh? Just got a very fancy book. Neat.
All right. And all quite well baked. Did you expect anything else from this meeting?
Was just that. Honestly, it was always nagging the back of my head for, I wish that no one else gets wishes.
Oh yes. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, no, I thought about that as well. Also, actually, give me like some perception empathy roll. Let me like check something real quick. Yeah, honestly, it would probably be at a 9. Give it at a 9. Oof, any
I
special?
have intuitive on perception.
That would actually apply. Yeah, you would notice something like when he talks about when he talked about that part about the renewed faith amongst the like jinn. I do feel like he left out like a big chunk there. Like it wasn't quite a lie, but it was at least somewhat intentionally leaving stuff out.
Yeah, like from Vicious Love, like interpretation. Renewing the faith. Yeah, there was space jinn jihad, purging out the non-believers and like things like that.
Okay.
It's his view, at least.
Okay. That does make a lot of sense. Well then, yeah. Actually, like you know, the how notes of Hosmatar come to you and congratulate you on delivering this, and you know, they're telling you that you've done as he hoped you would, and this should buy them some good favor with the Caliph. For supporting like and more of the one one of the more interesting guests.
I just take them now. It's nothing. It's a great opportunity to speak with him. And when he gets close to Sam, only the two of them, he just says quietly, I really wanted to to wish him that no one else got wishes. It was really tempting. It would be very funny.
Oof, I think. Oh right, he's that beer bathroom.
What a bad.
What a bad indeed.
Very useful meeting. Now Vicious Love has a book that's like 2000 years old or something.
Yep, here do. That's probably worth quite a bit as well. There's only one issue. It appears to be written entirely in Arabic.
Just have to learn it.
Imagine it was like written in fucking English. Okay, it would be a bit too much of a meme. I mean, it also like I guess I could have written it like in Nokian or something.
It's more chanting Arabic. But then now
Sure.
Vicious Love knows how Haneganon feels. Maybe Islam is the true faith.
Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is. They did go back all the way.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Ems. And well, I guess
Good to be back. Just had to keep an eye on my dogs.
you always have to keep an eye on those dogs. By the sound of it.
Yep.
Well. Okay, Beck, do you have any more agenda in this place?
No, Vicious Love is ready to go. He went, got rich, met some nobles, met the fucking leader of the city, got gifted a precious rare relic. Everything's fine.
Oh yeah, you don't know this yet, but this thing effectively counts as as like a grimoire. I'm not sure what level I will count it as, but yeah, also like not exactly compatible with like your own views, but maybe something worth studying regardless.
Give it to your priest.
What would he do with that?
No, he's a normal priest. But he will actually, like... He understands that the priest he got is more like business-oriented.
I see. Not the man of the cloth.
I mean, he is a man of the cloth. Just a mercantile
He's
one.
he's just a more practical one. Like, he knows how to do religions in the modern day.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go to the toilet real quick, and feel free to talk amongst each other. And if Adam comes back, well, tell him to think if he wants to like do anything
Right.
before leaving, I guess. I'll be
But
right
I
back.
did attempts. I met the caliph, and I didn't wish that no one else got more wishes.
Based.
It was like on the tip of my tongue. I wish that no one else got wishes. It would be so fucking good.
Did you actually say it?
No. He did his smart thing. He talked to him about theology and got a holy book.
Okay. That's fair
Because
enough, at least.
Because if he wished that, either the Caliph just started laughing and was really happy, or he would hate him and get him executed. Really 50-50.
That's alright. But the problem is, though, I can't really think of anything to do. Like, I did what I want in the city, so I'm just waiting for the assassination to happen.
It's going to be the last day on the city, anyways.
Hope so.
Yeah, and Allied managed to completely discredit the Nefandi lady to other nobles, so I think she probably won't be able to get her meeting with the Caliph.
That's alright. Because all I'm just going to be doing some few dice rolls, really, when it comes to admin shit. Unless I could, I don't know, see if I can upgrade. No, I can't really. Honestly, I just can't do anything at this point in this city.
We're ready to spend too much time here.
It's boring, but it's the only thing I can think of at the moment. Let's see. Do. So, when are you going to come back with a massive Muhammad beard and with a Arabic clothing?
Yeah, it will take some time.
See, like a true Chad. Invite the imams and make them read this. Okay, so let's try and combine all my tab. Because what I've been doing today is just catching up on all my series I haven't catched up.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, I just remember back. Yeah?
Allied still is on the Shadow Realm.
Well, then I guess you can remain there.
He's just absorbed into the toilet. Look,
He fell in and died. Very, very sad.
what's that animated?
Oh, he's gonna get sucked in. He's gonna turn this fucking skibbity toilet.
Fucking skip the toilet.
So fucking stupid. But that's why it's great. Also, I had like a dream tonight. It contained like a bunch of jihadists, and that like very very upset with me because I was being blasphemous, and they essentially gave me like a choice. Like leader, explained to me was super friendly, but there was like a bunch of guys there as well. that weren't so friendly looking, and long story short, they told me, I have two chances, accept Islam or get yelled. But sadly, I woke up before anything could happen in the dream, because my alarm for work went off.
So you woke up before accepting Islam.
Exactly.
Don't worry, there's still time.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, all right. Well, with Errad not being here, the question is what exactly we're gonna do for now. I guess still have to take care of. But
Problem is, mine is incredibly easy.
oh yeah. I know. Like worst case worst, I might just go and call it early, since we have completed all objectives, until we know how Allied is gonna take care of the Fennec problem. Of course, he's willing to keep the things to the way they are now. Like he didn't mention kill her, but there's no wish. Like it's basically impossible.
Technically, he completed his objective, so...
I mean, no, like he's supposed to actually kill her with that special dagger.
Well, technically yes, but he just really had more time to prepare for a proper assassination.
Yeah. Like I guess he could leave and come back later. And I guess it's up to him.
It is up to him, and it's his choice to do so. But if I was Mr. Sam O'Neill, I would literally take this as time to gather my information correctly before we have that house cooing incident again.
Hello.
Oh, you're back. Okay, first 2 questions. Do you have any more plans here?
No.
And well, I guess let's do the second question. If not, what how do you actually want to handle the Fennec lady for now? You have several options essentially. You could try and stick around the city, try and eat her. You could call
I mean, Bacon's out of character idea is pretty fucking good if it's possible.
I mean, it is possible. Just need to get like a party going, essentially, and then have a yacht. Actually, no, you wouldn't know that. I guess it could be taught up in the meantime. But yeah,
I mean, unfortunately for the meantime, there's not really much more I could do.
Yeah. Well, would be another big meeting, but you would pitch the idea of being in a party together, essentially, to someone.
What?
Yeah, it would have come up with arrange this, you being at the same party.
No, I mean she's looking for support, and they're this or whatever the fuck. If Vicious Love's information's right, so it wouldn't be too hard to bait her in as, hey, you might be able to get in here, and then.
Oh yeah. The question's how do you do that?
No, I mean, just is there a way to well, I mean, it'd have to be through Vicious Love because he's fucking bros with their leader, but.
Yes. I mean, you are it's like you went in with a delegation of House Matar, so you could just go to talk to them directly.
Nope, this is Vicious Love's house. Respected his lines.
Well, you just heard them say that I did a great job and they owe me a favor.
Yeah, but I'm also not gonna be like, hey, Vicious Love, can you burn your favor on this? I don't know if Vicious Love has other ideas for the favor to be burnt with.
You just see him very be holding a very fancy version of a Quran on his hands.
What? Whatever, sure. Hey, Vicislav.
Yes. Did you like the thing we were spreading about that the Nefandi woman? Like, is that good enough?
Well. Where are we? Where are we right now with this conversation? Are we like still in the Caliph's house?
Or wherever you want to.
Probably somewhere where they're not, people that are going to immediately report us or report me for threatening to violate the Caliph's peace. No, I still have to stab her with this. And like shows her like the knife. She's gotta die with this knife in her. Yeah.
Any plans on how to find her?
Well, I mean, House Baku is gonna probably not deal with anybody in general of us for quite some time, including her. She has the backing of House Rossiu. Vodwa does not seem happy over what rumors were spread. Really, there's only your house and I think one other. And if she loses both of either of those, then she's not going to be able to get enough support. You said yours is crazy about the living life to its fullest is the best way to put it.
Yeah, they are pretty hardcore into parties and shit.
Do they do like gladiatorial fights or anything? Or blood sports?
Well, no, but like they do have some, like a person was killed in the party I went. They don't really have like gladiators, more like opium, open sex, drugs, alcohol, food.
So you're telling me you could make some of the best, most fucked up drugs that will get you so high but also kill you?
I mean,
And
just
that is the best place to do it.
just eating anything there, like consuming anything, like it's really good. You just want to eat until you almost die. And I didn't even try the party opium. Probably that good as well.
Okay, well, I need it to... Okay, no, okay. So we just need to get her invited to a party with us there to then gank her.
Yeah, like I could easily go into a party, and if you want to invite her, I could talk to someone like... Yeah, I think they have enough reasons to just be curious about her after what happened on this place.
Yeah, but I also don't want to sour your relations with this house. Because I am going to try to kill her there.
Yeah, like they know we want to do bad things to her. Don't worry. You should have told them.
Why did you phrase it like that? I don't want to do bad things to her. I want to kill her. It's a whole different
Yes.
can of worms.
Killing is bad, no?
Not when they're the enemies of the Union. Or humanity.
Yeah, but on their point of view, dying is bad.
I think more from their point of view, that's just postponing their plans. But yeah, no, I mean, alright, I'm probably also gonna need you to juice me really good for the fight, 'cause I don't want to get my ass clapped again. I'm sick and tired of dying, Vicislav, or damn near dying in a fight.
Yeah, I guess it's good excuse. Like I invite everyone to this party. Well, we just celebrate great success. She could be there, and you challenge her or whatever.
See? Vicislav out here fucking dominating Sam with these Wow, Sam, you're gay. You want to do bad things with her.
It could be like
Yeah.
a redemption arc in his eyes.
Out of character reason why he's interested in inviting Sam to the party, he'll be able to really check if he's gay or not if he's watching the male prostitutes too long.
Sam, I'm checking all my corners. There could be a trap anywhere. Vicislav, of course you're looking for a trap. Sam, you gay. No, Vicislav, I've already been ambushed at one of these parties. Oh, have you now? That's where I got the prostitute clothing.
Yeah, good plan. It's gonna be like a bigger thing. And how's your approach like the house, to the house of this?
Well, I guess we are talking like as we're leaving the palace, a bit isolated, but the representatives of the house are still around, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, just approach them like, is the guy I know, like the simp there, Ubid?
Yes, Ubud is there. They actually, as I approach him, like he, turns around and says, what is this, which is love?
You see, I would really enjoy going into one last party on your house. The lord of our house already know, like, my friend here has a problem with like the woman he spread bad rumors about. Like, would it really be bad if you guys invited her and they just solved the issues in like some sort of duel during the party?
Oh, as long as it's a duel, she agrees to. Like, it's perfectly fine. It's her own fault for agreeing to one. If she if she dies in that.
Right, so if you guys could try to invite her. Actually, let me check. As a special for the party, I guess I still have one of my boxes of opium. No, you ask about quality of yours. You know a quality of yours comparing to mine. If mine is shit, yours is probably good.
Alright. That does sound like a plan, but you have to promise me to take your time and enjoy comparing them with me together.
Sure, I just didn't partake much. Previously, I was a bit nervous with meeting the Caliph.
That's perfectly understandable. It's a bit dangerous to piss someone powerful off too much. And yeah, now you're free. Oh, since you're free, I do have like something else than opium. Prepare as well, and takes like a little satchel, and he opens it up, and you see like some crystals in it.
Blue crystals?
No, looks like crystal meth.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask like, what kind of? I just look. That amphetamines.
Yeah, I've been told they're quite interesting, and I think we should try it all together.
Yes. These are how to say it? These are the white man of drug.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yes. It's very useful in small amounts that can even be used with soldiers. Make them alert. ignore the pain and suffering.
Oh. Like you wake someone over and talks to him in Arabic and says, "Oh, we're gonna take it take it into consideration. You know, there's this house, House Said. They do gladiator fights. They're like an entertainer house. And what if we sell them this stuff and have them fight like that? Yeah, could be better fights.
Yeah, it could be. They'll probably be like less prone to acting, but I guess the fights will be a bit more brutal.
Yeah, exactly. I think that would be perfect. But they have like a lot of like those fights that are basically just to the death. They're not that often. You know, even for us, it's hard to get enough people properly trained and we're willing to fight like that. But yeah, perfect. Oh yeah, if you want to, like you can participate in that as well. If you survive, you get like a lot of valuables out of it. And the head of the house is willing to like, grant you something personal. But I don't do like those big big tournaments that often.
Maybe next time I'm here, I need to be in good condition. I'm probably going to. I need to do an operation after we leave the city. Probably is going to be filled with hostiles.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess for now we have the party to organize. And well, feel free to drop by anytime beforehand. This has been quite fruitful so far. I'm not sure, but like at most it should take us a day or two to arrange a party. And well, if you need to do us to do anything to get this fight going, do tell us. And we're willing to take to set up betting too if you want to.
Sure, like feel free to do if you want. I'm not particularly interested in betting.
A shame.
Yeah, it will feel bad if my friend dies and I lose money as well.
Ah, that's a nice sentiment. I guess you shouldn't bend. I guess you shouldn't make the pain too much. But oh well. Okay, so I think this is where we part. Unless you want to come to our estate again.
No, I have things to organize with my colleagues, but thank you for helping with this favor.
No problem. You have been a great boon to us as well. And with that, you know, he gives like a slight nod of the head before heading off. And well, you know, as you've left, you hear like some announcer like scream, scream something in Arabic and then in English, essentially like calling those with the aptitude to and spirit to explore to the house of to the gates of House Baco to be selected for great ventures, for the house. Ah, yes. Ukrainian breakfast, bacon. Ukrainian breakfast.
Oh, Ukrainian Ceres in Parvatan.
Supposedly. I don't know if it's
I
actually
mean,
true.
it is really good.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Like, you have a lot of trash troops, right? Because you keep mobilizing. So, just join them up there. Well,
Duration of action 8 to 12 hours. Fucking hell, that's actually a good drug.
Like, Germany gave 3 pills per. Like, it basically made 3 pills per soldier in the Air Force. So, like, you need to do a long range bombing operation. Yeah, you have, like, your immersions Pervitin. You stick one and you don't need to sleep or eat.
but yeah, okay. Well, that only leaves Emsa's thing. And I guess next time we're gonna start off with like the big meeting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call.
Honest.
Yeah.
The only thing I could probably do, aside from doing, I don't know, general. I got nothing. Because I did all I wanted, so.
I mean, it makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna try to like wrap up the arc next time, and so we can move on to the ship. Now to
Okay.
see how successful we actually end up being, and I guess at that point, like if you manage to eat the Nathaniel lady, I will tell you the like what I wish was all about. It would be very funny. I can promise you that.
But I like to pay for his child support, indeed.
Yes.
No, of
I'll
course
never,
she
I'll
asked.
never pay a dime.
She was going to ask him for him to have impotence.
I'll never pay a dime because that still has yet to become a relative plot point to Sam.
Look at all these baby mums.
And by the time they know it'll be too late, Sam will have left with his EDE sex slave. He'll be untouchable.
Alien STDs on the way.
That's okay, I have nanomachines to solve that.
But
You know,
that's one problem.
Yeah?
Oh, Lewis wouldn't be coming with you.
I'm gonna have to find a better doctor then.
A better doctor. I mean, you can look for one in the city. Head
In
over.
the city? Oh, I don't want to go to the city.
Let's see.
Here be famous and bad.
But yeah, okay. That's the thingy. Anything particularly you want to look out for? Like we're doing the numbers for your world.
Just. Oh, could you call it? I just want to see if it is a reasonable assertion compared to like our bases. Is this something to worry about in the future, or is this something I need to catch on sort of assessment? Because I probably am gonna need to. Because I know Jocelyn didn't want to drop it, so I'm probably gonna have to use my 2 finance to keep an eye on it.
Sure, a bit vague, but sure, we can do. I can work with that. Even like some intelligence, finance. Difficulty will be an 8. It's like, yeah, try like survey things from a bit of a distance and yeah.
Finance. 2 dots in it. Yep. I had to scroll down. That's how funny it is. I am going to spend a willpower, kiddo. I succeeded with 1.
Jeez. Okay, not very good, but
This is what you get for touching the most blessed of budgets that me and Futao handle.
Looking at your world, you do see like a general trend towards this place being like financially viable in the future, as long as you like can keep up your exports. But it's essentially like severely hampered by the train line not being available just yet.
Okay.
And well, and of course like severe lack of manpower, but at least like both issues are being worked on. But it's gonna be continuously a problem. And like in terms of management, like you're doing a lot of stuff yourself, but yeah, you probably do need like as Justin pointed out, it does make a lot of sense to you. What you said that you need like someone separate for that. Because yeah, like when like comparing it to like the like paperwork that Josie did for for Krypnoi, you can tell it's like a lot more like in detail there, like when levels are being planned and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess it also like helps that they don't have to like worry about like bringing like a lot of people, unlike with this place. Like the other place that they can essentially, get a syndicate to do it for them.
Yep.
And here's like, oh no, we need to do everything ourselves. So kind of deal. But yeah, that's all I'm going to give you with like 1 success.
That's alright. I've got some few ideas how to remedy that.
Yeah, I guess while you're busy, like you do like see and hear like Vargas coming and going several times.
As I turn my head slowly back and I ask Vargas, is there any problems?
Oh, no problem. I'm just trying to get a bit more of the feeling of the city. And well, to be honest, I've spotted some toys at a market that I have my eyes on.
Describe the toys.
It's like one thing in particular. It's a sort of gun, not of technocratic origin, but it's the technological. It's some sort of gun that delays certain effects in front of it, like slows it down. That might be useful when dealing with the if people in cryostasis when we unthaw them. At least that's what I'm thinking.
That does sound like a good idea, actually. You want both us to inquire how much it is?
Well, I know how much it is. I just think it's quite a bit. That's being sold by someone that's not by someone that's not a djinn. I think it's an actual like a rarity deviant, which is why I'm very hesitant to buy it.
Ooh. Hmm.
I'm not sure if I could operate the device properly.
Hmm. That's actually a good question.
I know, like in this group, people are very willing to deal with all kinds of well, all kinds of creatures and people.
Hmm.
Truth be told, I'm not that comfortable with working with basically everybody.
As Hyde thinks of his words, be like, that is true. When it does come to the item at hand, the big question is going to be, are you going to use it more than that occasion?
I mean, probably. I'm hoping, like if I acquire it, I'm hoping it also has some combat applications. But I would need to test that. Like the seller is not entirely clear on that.
Hmm.
Like the
I
effect on
think
that lasts for like a few seconds every time, but those seconds could be like crucial, especially during combat.
that's oh yeah, that's true. Time is a very precious commodity, and as Hyde thinks, be like, we could ask Vish. Well, if it is very dear, you could ask Vicioslav and I to and Sam to chip in for you as a sort of gift, if you want.
Well, I'm most generous, so that's, as I said, that's not exactly the issue.
Yeah, not really the issue, but when it comes to certain individuals or not trusting of somebody's, can I roll a perception empathy with Alma?
Sure. What are you actually looking for?
When she says certain somebodies, is she referring to certain bases or colleagues or what description?
I guess it's just roll for it. I guess. Difficulty would be a 6.
I'm going to. Now I get a turn. What the fuck, game? 3 successes.
All right. Let's have a look. Hmm. But yeah, you do feel like she means like some. Like she probably means like some more specific individuals of the group. Some more than others. But you do also feel like a general a general note in there as well. Like she doesn't appear to be like quite be quite happy with the situation as it is. But
I see.
she's just like bowing bowing a bit to the group. But yeah, not ideal situation for her.
Hmm. Hyde will. I better keep a note of this. Type this down. That's not liked about. Situation's very awkward. Do that. As Hyde nods. Hmm. Okay. That is, well, kind of very unfortunate. But maybe question mark. Our game. Could I modify the item in theory to change its paradigm?
Uh, I don't think that's quite possible.
Okay.
Like,
I'm just wondering if it's possible.
mm. Actually, like, how much time do you have?
I have time 5.
Well, in that case, yeah. Like, you would be very familiar with, like, like, you know, if it's like a time-based wonder, it's probably like time 3, like for example, which would mean that effectively you're not really, like, you should be like, you should be able to, like, like create something very similar yourself if you have enough time and materials.
Yeah, that's. Hmm. As I lead towards, be like, well, I am a somewhat mastery of time, and possibly with some materials and extra time, aside from the other projects, I could make a similar-ish device to lend you a hand, if you would be interested.
Uh, I am interested to be a lot more comfortable with that than working with these reality deviants.
Okay.
The question is, how fast can you get this done?
Out a game. How much quick? Because I got 63 tasks on me, and I got some tasks in my base.
I mean,
Theoretically speaking, you could make it in one session as a ritual, but
yeah, you could. Also, like, would like to point out here that you would need to do it like with the resources available here,
oh,
because
here.
because you wouldn't be able to get back to base, and since you want this for like the mission itself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Um, yeah. We could probably buy some raw material from the market, and probably can make it, realistically speaking, on the ship. It should. It should be realistic. I should be able to do it very easily with those descriptions.
Yeah.
I'll go and find the dealer of materials. As Hyder slowly what gets off his chair and walks off to the market to find some materials. Because there's going to be some materials that the ship doesn't really have, realistically speaking.
Well, yes. But you can like buy stuff on the market, so it should be fine-ish.
Yep.
Okay, very well. Very well. Okay. Okay, let's call like half an hour earlier, so we can like get to the big party at the start of next session.
Yay.
Hopefully this will wrap up the city, and well, then we go to the ship and see what's in store there.
You want to roll 1d10? Turns out all the supplies were ravaged.
Oh my god. Imagine. Okay, well, time to roll 1d3. Oh, allied in-character, out-of-character thoughts.
In-character thoughts. By God, Vicious Love's a genius. I just keep doing it.
Intelligence 6.
So why does he get along so well with all these Arabian Night people? Out of character. Soon she will pay for her crimes against Skyrider people. I look forward to it. Until I'm sure I botch the stab roll and she gets to reincarnate.
Like, do you want to know a secret? The reason why Vicious Love does well with Jins is because both of them are misogynist.
But how else does Sam bait women into his bed if not by treating them well?
The woman don't deserve the light of Allah.
They don't. But yes, those are my two.
Like until now, did you see a single female Jinn?
I saw spooky like air ladies.
Yeah, but those are like inferior spirits, like women.
Well, I mean, I say like the kitchen equipment.
I mean, actually, like, yeah, the only like female gens you have seen, like, were a fucking bunch of servants.
You're telling me Echo is the female servant. Understood.
Oof. Wow. Wow. I mean, I guess makes sense, considering your character's sexual orientation. But don't worry, like, the human union is open to that. They won't judge you. Okay, well, M's in-character and out-of-character thoughts.
Turns out, when it comes to the Caliph, he seems very understanding and very quite surprised someone asked him a question. Besides from wishes, And plus, it seems Vargas really has a problem asking for something, you know? She can always go to her colleagues when she needs something. Hopefully this time gun is a way to hint at her for don't be afraid to ask.
Like, out-of-character, I can tell you that she doesn't really like the idea of, being indebted to people too much. Yeah, she's like the chief of security. Like, she'll stand on like her own 2 feet. And like, why do adventures like really important? Like, what's the point if you're gonna be well, you're gonna be a potential problem in the future? Oh well. Although it is worth noting that this is about her husband, which is more or less well, more things she has been looking into like for like several years. And was like the whole reason why she like did this whole transfer to Ceres thing in the first place, because she knew this ship was gonna be nearby.
Ooh, okay, that's fair enough.
Okay.
Aside from that, hopefully she learns that lesson soon.
Okay. Well, let's go. What a surprise, Bacon, in character, out-of-character thoughts.
In character? Oh. Caliph guys, he's really chill. I was expecting like him to be more overwhelming, but no, just talk about, give his opinion, even give a gift. Nice dude. For sure, Vicious Love is going to meet him later just to have some chat. Out of character. Yeah, it's really surprising how you can solve everyone's issues just messing around randomly.
Well, sometimes it just all just needed like some new impulse, and saying random shit does help sometimes with that. Okay.
Yeah, also I'm happy that I'm bringing the glory of Pervitin to to the Gladiators arena.
Yes, I can already imagine they prepare like an arena, but like it's some long-term fight. They just drop a bunch of people in there like Hunger Games style, and them all like being hooked on Palpatine.
Actually, fuck. When was Hunger Games first written? 2008. It's too long because, man, it really would be a fucking great new modality for the gladiator arenas.
Yeah, would be. But to be fair, like I don't think the concept is too novel. I think they're doing some like Star Trek episodes, like the old ones, where like they drop people in the like in sort of like arena environment, and like some entities watch.
Yeah, but Hunger Games brings up a new door for the wonders of Battle Royale, you know? Drop random people, they have to collect items, the area gets smaller and smaller to incentivize conflict. It's amazing how a young adult shit novel for horny teenagers actually revolutionized the way of gaming in just a few years.
I guess that's fair. Okay, well, I guess 3 XP and well, yeah. Let me think. Like Bacon for sure gets a PowerPoint. So does Ella. I don't sure about like M's
Don't worry, I'll probably earn it. I'll probably earn it next session
right.
when I make that time gun. Realistically speaking.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, say goodbye to the bots.
3 XP,
Goodbye,
right?
bots.
Yeah, 3 XP. Yeah, that's sort of M's for not having like much more for you, and I do feel like it's kind of punishing a bit. So, it's like missing out on like willpower regeneration, but I guess that's not too bad.
I'm not complaining. I'm actually quite entertained by the other guys' stories.
Yeah, I got a willpower back, right?
Yep.
You should have.
Good. Ah, yes, it's time to do some quick math here.
Quick
4
math, indeed.
times
Be like this.
4 times 7. Gentlemen, I have wonderful news.
You're pregnant.
No, we have hit another level 5 sphere.
Congratulations.
Which one do you want to buy?
Congratulations.
Dimensional Science 5. I mean, I already have. I asked you ages ago if I could buy that. You said yes.
Uh,
I just did have the XP because I bought a bunch of fucking abilities up to 4.
That makes sense. Yeah, did remember that. Oh well, congratulations on being a master of dimensional
Yes.
science.
We've done it. Now
Yeah,
we
I
just
think-
need a bunch of XP so we can start making totally legitimate AI.
what
I
should
think I'm
I
going to be
get?
cringe, and instead of buying legendary attribute again, I'm going to buy language Arabic first.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Alright, I want to buy my 4th dot in empathy. And my 3rd dot in... no, I'll just leave my I'll just get the 4th dot in empathy.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
That's what I'll be 444 guys here.
Actually, I think that means you're the most empathetic. Well,
Indeed I am. I'm the most social here.
wait, I think that's Vicious for sure.
That's true. In a city full of red.
I'm just a
Vicious
perfect
Love
human
is
with 6
definitely-
charisma.
Vicioslav is definitely the most charismatic. However, he is not the one that hunts. He is he is the one that just tells them, "You kill yourself now."
Yes.
Alright. Well, I guess so we say goodbye to the bots.
Goodbye, bots.
Boy bots.
Bye, bots.
Bye, bots.
Soon you will be in the game, bots.
Man, I wish I could supplement the game with like having bot players. That'd be awesome.